thank you for watching, and how are you? Okay, today I was watching a video with Rocco the Great, and he brought up a really great point. And this point I knew, but it relates to a couple of things. But he was talking about Spider-Man, which is why I have the Spideys out, particularly the Maximum Spider-Man, in which, and you know, I had noticed this too, but everyone with an affiliate link to that Spider-Man thought that price was fair. And yeah, I noticed it. I try to get a good barometer of the fan base. Yeah, I noticed a lot of those guys who have affiliate links all said, yeah, that's fair. And then, now, to let me expand upon this, let's talk about affiliate links. Now, most of us know what affiliate links is. You click on their affiliate link, buy something, they get a little cut. That's done with the store. You can do it with Entertainment Earth and Amazon and a few other places. But in our space, it's those. Now, a couple of things not known about affiliate links. First off, and I believe this is factual, if a person buys anything else, so let's just say somebody needs dog food at Amazon, they buy a toy and then they buy dog food, that they get a cut of that as well. Now, I think that's true. I'm not positive. I've heard it both ways, especially with Amazon. I don't know. Well, Entertainment Earth, that's not as much of an issue, but you know, Amazon, I've heard that. So you know, there's that to keep in mind as well. Now, the other thing about affiliate links that kind of came out with the recent honey scandal is that when you click on an affiliate link, even out of curiosity, the affiliate link stays on for about a day or two. So if you go back in to Amazon or Entertainment Earth after you've clicked an affiliate link, boom, you just made somebody some money. Go back 2 hours later. We've all done it. So yeah, that was a little bit enlightening about that honey scandal, because I didn't realize that the affiliate link stayed, or until you click another affiliate link. So yeah, you're probably giving some money to some people without even knowing it. So then I started thinking, you see Action Force over there, don't you? You're like, hey, wait a minute, what's this connect? So I've been called a shill for Action Force. Ninja, Articulated Ninja has been called a shill for Action Force. It's true. Desert Rat, Tony Roberts, has been called a shill for Action Force. It's true. I'm sure somewhere some idiot has accused Michael French of being a shill for Action Force, but I can't tell you who it was and when. I can almost tell you every one of the other ones. You know, 3POA. Yeah, well, I mean, Bobby's on 3POA, so yeah, they're probably shilling for Action Force. But you know, that's a whole other issue. I mean, really, yeah, that's a whole other thing. But yeah, I mean, a lot of us who enjoy Action Force and genuinely enjoy it have been called shills. But it occurred to me, if we are such shills, where is the affiliate link? Have you ever seen one? Action Force, about an Action Force figure? I mean, I think you could do it with Entertainment Earth. That's true. But you know, I've never seen it, is what I'm saying. I mean, and that's more with Entertainment Earth than it is with Valaverse. You're following me now. Yeah. Now, granted, you think this is over. No, not this specifically. But you think that Spider-Man is overpriced. But you're going to make money off of it. You kind of want people to click your affiliate link. You don't want people hearing you knock it and then say, go click my affiliate link. You're not going to make anything. It's a valid point. As much as people say I shill for Valaverse, I genuinely like the story behind Valaverse, and I genuinely like many of the characters. Here's the thing, most people don't talk about the story of Action Force. I've mentioned it, but I've never really talked about it. So, let me give you a Cliff Notes version. At essence, America came apart. Now I have to say, when I read that, I was like, and it was all conspiracy theories and crazy stuff people were going off about, rumor and innuendo and everything, and the first time I read that, I was like, God, I can see the world doing that. I really can. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. The more I read, the more I liked. You had this guy, Condor, who everybody says is airborne. Well, not everybody. Dumb people say is airborne. And he's way too close. And he's about to knock Eclipse over. Okay, you've got Airborne here. Airborne was sent by the British SAS to help out America, because what was happening was you had these two organizations. One's a swarm, where you got all the swarm troopers. One was the garrison, who represented New Colonia, and they would take territories as they go. Well, here's the thing. The swarm would attack a place. The garrison would come in and offer protection. Then the swarm would leave it alone. Interesting, huh? So Action Force kind of came in and tried to, run out the swarm. But the second the garrison came in, everything stopped. But here was the thing, you had to join New Colonia to get the garrison's protection. So New Colonia was expanding. Can you see what's happening here? Yeah. Hopefully you can. Okay, so the British send some SAS troopers to help out with the free peoples of America. And then they're told to leave. They're a peacekeeping organization, they're told to leave. Condor decides to violate orders and stay, and in that process becomes the field commander of Action Force, led by Colonel Siege, who basically kind of runs the thing. Now, we just kind of got his story on his file card recently. But, long story short was he had jumped up the ranks before what's called the Divide and reached the rank of colonel. At essence, he's kind of running the show because he's the only guy putting up a resistance. And he starts recruiting all these other guys from various sources. So there you have a basic rundown of the Action Force story. Why do I have Eclipse there? I like Eclipse. She has her own story, and they all have their own story. And, this is the thing that, I notice people never talk about that aspect of Action Force. And it was what got me into it. Now, granted, after I made some connected some dots. I was like, ooh, now I want my Joes in here. Well, that's got me into classified, but not overly, just enough. So where does all this go? I mean, what's the deal? And I say, why can't we just like what we like? I mean, you don't have to like Action Force. I mean, that story, if you think that story is dumb, okay, fine. Doesn't have to mean you're lying or disingenuous or try to say a bunch of shit that's not true. Just prove your point. Just go like what you like. Let us like what we like. It's that simple. But I'm not seeing affiliate links to Action Force. Well, again, there's a Entertainment Earth one that might be out there somewhere, and I don't know about it. But, I have a hard time trusting any channel that does affiliate links. Now, don't get me wrong. I actually have a friend who does that. And, I mean, I gotta admit, his take on the Maximum Spidey, I was kind of like, nah, man, don't do this. But, is he doing it for money? I don't know. I didn't ask him. At the same time, I kind of see both ways. I mean, I really didn't think much about affiliate links at first when I first started running into them. And the more I've learned, the more I don't like them. And I don't use them. Just because, okay, I take that back. I use them for Entertainment Earth because I never buy anything from there. And what I do is I just go and look at it. What's the price? Okay, there we go. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle. But of course, you can get Action Force over there, so yeah. I guess you could affiliate link if you wanted to. But at the same time, that's holistically different than what happened with the Maximum Spidey. And yeah, that was a big deal. There was a lot of people making fun of people for not liking a price tag. And it just made me think, because I've had people over here when I talk about Action Force say, oh, those are too expensive. Then I'm like, you just spent $44 for whatever the new deluxe figure is. Yeah, but it's got this and that. But that's less than what Action Force carries. I don't care. It's my nostalgia. I always hate that. My nostalgia. Like somebody dropped it or something. My nostalgia! Oh, Lord, it's funny. It is so hilarious to me. And, I'm going to say this, too. I think a lot of it has to do with people just can't accept that other people have different tastes. When I was young, I thought the music I loved should have been the mainstream music. And then later I realized, just people have different tastes. Now, some people love to be spoon-fed. This is a reality. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I think a lot of people are spoon-fed when it comes in relation to the Spider-Man thing. It's my take. At the same time, I was not telling you not to buy it. I was not telling you it's not okay. I did say some of your arguments were not bright. And they weren't good arguments. I mean, again, if you genuinely like the thing, like the thing. Don't sit there and try to make excuses and especially don't make it like the toy company wants you to win. They don't care if you win. They don't care if you lose. They care about your wallet. Now, that being said, it's a question of, is this a quality, entertaining product? Or is this a money grab? I think this is a small company trying to make something entertaining. trying to recapture that joy we had as kids with all the IPs we had. I mean, some good ones. But still trying to do something holistically different. I'm going to be brutally honest, I feel like this was a cash grab. Through and through. And of course I'm talking about Maximum Spidey. I don't mean, when I point at Spidey, I don't mean Spider-Man, these specific Spider-Man figures. I mean Maximum Spidey. Because that was a cash grab. And it worked. And I'm kind of like glad I got most of the main people I wanted from Marvel Legends at this point, because I think we're about to see some strange shit happen. And it's not going to be good. Now, you can sit here and say, oh, you're crazy, you're nuts. I don't care. I mean, I just know when a big company gets a win like they seem to be getting with this Spider-Man figure, you can bet your bottom dollar that in the very near future you're going to have another one just like this, and it's going to begin to sting after a while. We've heard rumors of Legends figures going up to 30. I'm on record by saying there's very few characters I'll pass that paywall for. I am at the edge of my paywall with Marvel Legends right now. Granted, you get a little more out of me for deluxe figures and stuff like that, but in general, I'm right at the edge of where I'll go. Why would I go further for Action Force? Well, I just think the IP is interesting and the figures are pretty cool too. As one of my friends says, they're rad.